How to keep a man happy. Please hit my like or subscribe button. This chapter is called Don't Complain Too Much to Your Man. I really don't know too many guys that who like hearing women just complaining. I mean, I say this because when we guys get together, we're talking about all the complaining our significant others do. We talk about how tired we get of listening to that junk. Um, some guys may say, my lady is on my case or she's driving me crazy. Most guys take that to mean that she is nagging him too much. We men take complaining, venting, and nagging to mean the same thing. There's no difference. I'm starting to realize that women just like to talk about everything going on with them, and if something negative is going on in their life at work, they just like to talk about it. If it's with their family, kids, friends, or whatever, they usually talk a lot about it, their problems that they're having. And I find a woman, they discuss problems so they can vent and get it off of their chest without seeking a real solution. We men, we are always looking for a solution when we vent or talk about a problem that we're having. Therefore, women and men signals get mixed up when they talk about problems because I think as a woman is telling a man her problems, the man is trying to help her solve it. By telling her what she can do to solve the problem, he might just be thinking to himself what she should do. The woman doesn't think the man is listening to what she is saying, which he probably is not listening because he's too busy trying to find out how she can solve her problem. This can start an argument because he doesn't not understand that all she wants him to do is listen and agree with her that she is right. Yeah, you right, baby. And you know, I always say, if a lady wants to vent, it is better to vent with your girlfriend because we really don't want to hear it. We're just not built to listen to all the complaining, especially when you're not even trying to come to some type of resolution with your complaining. You're just trying to vent. It is hard for us men to give positive feedback and be consoling because consoling and nurturing is usually done by females. Your mother nurtured and consoled you, but your father disciplined you and fixed things. So we were built to fix problems, not to console you about them. But your girlfriend can listen to you, complain about the things for hours and hours, and give you some good support on all of the things you complain about and agree with you. We guys, we don't really want to hear it because we have a hearing limit. There's only so much that your man can listen to. Therefore, to keep your man happy, you need to be more aware of that limit. A man will start out listening to you complain, but at some point, you're going to ask him a question, and whenever you hear this answer, huh? Yeah, then you know you reach that limit. Now, when you reach that limit, it should tell you to stop complaining and change the subject or call your girlfriend to finish your conversation. Another solution is to give him an hour to reset his ears, then you can maybe complain for another 5 minutes after giving him a break for an hour. By complaining in little doses at a time will make it a little bit more bearable for us to listen to you complain. Because complaining for too long will drive us crazy, especially if you are complaining about us. That is the worst. We don't like women talking about us. It is one of the single most things that turn us completely off. It hits a nerve. It makes us want to leave and get as far as we can away from you to make you stop complaining about us. We want to reach for some earplugs so we can't hear your mouth run. It reminds us of hearing a baby just uncontrollably crying for hours. Just as that may be irritating because there's nothing you can do to make the baby quiet, there's nothing we can do to make you quiet. I know it may not be a big deal to a lot of ladies, but men, we really need peace and quiet when it comes to complaining about us. This will drive a man crazy and drive him away. I know we probably deserve all the complaining because we probably are wrong 9 times out of 10, but regardless of whether we're right or wrong, we still don't want to hear it. It also kind of reminds us of our mother chastising us for doing something wrong, or our mother telling us about ourselves all the time for being mischievous because we would be getting into something we had no business of doing when we were a kid. We don't want to feel like a kid. But, when we left home, we grew up, we no longer had to worry about being chastised by our moms until we got into a relationship with our significant other, and bingo, chastising started all over again. Being positive will always bring about a better relationship than being negative. It is easier to resolve problems when they are being discussed in a calm, non-complaining way. Keep it positive.